what the whoop is this 100 drip? She keeps talking about it. So let's marinate on that a second. 1 second. All right. Drip, drip, drip. And guys, I'm not talking about STDs, okay? Drip, drip. Sometimes it's a slow drip, 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 drip. Sometimes it's fast. Drip, 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 drip. But it's like, what is this? Okay, our drips are all the efforts that we are pouring into the container of our souls to bring forth the gifts that God gave you to help the world, to help yourself on your spiritual life path. It's like we are all these beautiful containers of love and light. Everybody here and everybody everywhere has it going on. But I really want to encourage you all, because if you're in the awareness of the place to come to this Own Your Frequency channel, this means you have gifts that the world needs to get. You have gifts that the world needs to hear, and you are needed in this time and the transformation on this earth. So, drip, it could be going to church, drip, it could be working with a healer, drip, it could be meditating, drip, it could be eating healthy, drip, it could be going to the Own Your Frequency channel with Eve Marie and me and all of you. It's anything that's advancing your growth. Right now, you know, we've got Veronica, she's got her like skiing gear on. That could be part of it. We've got Terry, we know she's a channeler. We know that's part of it. But sometimes, let's say you've been working on yourself and your path, but you just ain't seeing anything. And in fact, things are getting worse. For some of us in this time right now, that's what's going on. Either you're not feeling the breakthrough, or you're feeling like you're stuck, or you're also feeling like things are getting better. But I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you that we have all been called. It's not an accident you're on this call. It's not an accident you're on the planet right now looking as sexy as you do. There is no mistakes. You are here and you each have a unique gift to give the world, and it's needing it badly. So for a moment, I want you to try to picture your soul anywhere you want. An idea is possibly like a crystal bowl, but just picture your soul, your spirit, just open, illuminescent, and just receiving. Just see it receiving a slow or quick drip. But see that the universe and God and the angels and all of creation right now is pouring into you, into your soul, and into your purpose bowl. Just feel that. Drip, drip, drip. You may be at 13 drops. You may be at 25 drops. You may be at 67 drops or 86, but you're in there and you're building to the big breakthrough. Can you feel the container of your soul expanding? Take some deep breaths. Okay, now come back in. Now, even though you have this knowingness, you've got these gushes between the 26 and 68. but you're still not in the full feeling of your wholeness. Like your efforts are possibly not working or materializing. And that's the stretch right before the 100th drip. And that is where many of us are at right now. And you are all building towards the breakthrough out of the dark night of the soul. And those of you who have hit the 100th drip, because we know how talented this group is, those of you who have hit the 100th drip, you are literally tipping the mass of the critical mass of all of us to be able to follow. So we are all connected. When one hit the 100th drip, we are all lining up to hit the 100th drip. The more of us that are together, the quicker the transformation and the more ease is it. So we're building through that breakthrough. And no matter how it appears in your life, I want you to know that many of us right now are in the 90s. Some of you are at the 100 drip and flowing, but some of us are in the 90s plus zone. We know many of you are starting coaching business, healing business. We know some people are just starting to figure out, I hear aliens and I channel, well, this is nothing new, but Terry channels the divine realm. So we're having people come in record numbers with all kinds of gifts coming into this planet. And they're not by accident. You're not here by accident. I want to encourage you to pursue the 100 drip, because once you get going, it's going to get flowing and you're going to be able to help so many. So some of you today are even at the 99th drip and thinking about giving up because you can't see the breakthrough. But what's going to happen is a one little drip added to all those other drips of your effort and path are going to hit the 100th drip. And when it does, baby, get ready for your purpose in your life. Get ready for your love. Get ready for your career to be overflowing. Get ready for it to be on and popping. You're going to have to be ready to shift into a new dimension. And sometimes we're kind of saying we want this, but once it happens, the 100 drip hits, it's like a scramble to catch onto the sidewalk. But I just want to encourage you, you can do it. As healers, light and energy workers, channelers, coaches, dentists, doctors, nurses, whatever you all are, it's about to get on and popping. And for many of us, you might not see it yet, and you want to know that you are somewhere in the 100th drip. Don't give up. Don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle, because the miracle is on the way. And that's our 100th drip. And at that point, all the effort, the matrix, the energies, alignment, the aliens, everything that God created, it starts to flow and it gets into easier places in our lives. And we're able to offer our gifts to the world to assist in this major shift and transformation that is in progress right now and happening now. When is it happening? Now. We are living through one of the most incredible times humanity's ever been on Earth, and just in general, within all the planets, all life living everywhere in the galaxies. There is a punctuated equilibrium that's about to happen. And that's when you have a sudden appearance of a shift. However, we are helping it brew. We're going to help cook it. We're helping to bring the 100 drip to that. So we start with us, start with you and me, and we help to transform this world. We are the butterfly in the chrysalis today that will be coming out to play, and that's all of you. So that transformative moment, knowing God always comes in clutch, everybody's close to their 100 drip, and once that drip gets flowing, it's going to be going.